Hey everyone, this is Home Game. So I know I've talked about this before, but I like using trainers for practicing with swords and such. I'm a member of Full Contact LARP, where I put on funny clothes and hit other like-minded people with padded sticks. But it's nice to have the trainers laying around the house as opposed to the foam weapons laying around the house. The trainers just look better to me, and they feel better in your hand to just pick up and play around with. You put on uh, Game of Thrones or Lord of the Rings and just go through your go through the motions. My wife loves that. Um, so I wanted to go through the gambit because of daggers because I like the size of them for just being around the house. And I'm always looking for like the perfect style to have laying around. The thing that feels good in your hand. That could potentially be, full contact, like if I want to hit a heavy bag with it or something. Or there's lightweight options for if I just want to have something that's less expensive laying around the house, that I can pick up, but it still doesn't look like a piece of foam in my living room. So, uh, for starters, if you're going to get into this kind of thing, you don't need anything special. I've had many things over the years, and the first thing that all of us ever used when we were playing swords is a stick, right? So so one of the things that I have in my box of things for daggers is just a stick. So this is actually part of a broom handle. Um, a broom broke at work, and we threw away the head, and I took the handle and I cut it into two pieces, and one of them's this long. It might be 18 inches or so. I don't have a tape measure, and yeah, it's 16 and a half inches. And the other one was long enough to replicate the length of a sword if I wanted to use it. I actually ended up just putting my board banner on it and hanging it off that because it's not like a cheap broom handle. It's a good broom handle. But this is all you need, and anyone who tells you different is selling you more than you would require to get started playing around with daggers. And if you can slash with it if you want to, you could just use it as like a rondelle style dagger and stab with it. But this is all you really need. I still use this. I still pick it up and play around with it. Um, it's good. It's solid. It's Now when I was looking to buy something, the first thing I bought, and I still would recommend this if you plan on like training um, for like a real blade. This is lighter than this would be in real life, but this is the Cold Steel Bowie trainer, and I didn't look it up to see if they still do, but at one point they sold this, and then they sold a knife that was exactly this shape, this handle make. Um, the handle on this thing is actually really nice. You can't see it super well, but you can see the stippling on it. The way it swells by the butt really locks it into your hand. It feels good. It has a tiny bit of weight to it. It doesn't flex a whole lot. It's just it's definitely a good trainer. And like I said, if you're gonna buy this and the Bowie knife that goes with it, I don't have the Bowie knife that goes with it. Um, it's definitely good for that. And I bought two of these when I bought it, so I could play around with friends. And you could do like some traps and stuff with this if you really wanted to, um, because it's stiff enough. and you and your friend throw on a pair of safety glasses, and you can kind of go at it. And this isn't going to hurt you. Wear some padded gloves if you're going to be attacking knuckles, because it probably wouldn't feel great if you wrap someone's knuckles with it. But that's also a great option. All these things I'm showing you are under $20, with the exception of the last one. The last one I might have paid $23 for. The one that's coming up. But that Bowie's a little short. It's a little shorter than I really wanted. And it's not like a medieval shape. So while it's fun and I used it a lot, it's not exactly what I was going for. Here we have Japanese style. I forget what they call this one. There's the Tanto size, and then there's the full sword size, a Boken. I have a Boken as well, but this is a nice hard wood. This thing, you could deliver a decent beating with this. Like if you were hitting a heavy bag with this, it would be fine. The tips come in a little pointy for like stabbing heavy bags and stuff, but it's got a good weight. It's got a good curve. The curve is a problem for me. None of the swords that I fight with in game are curved. So some shots that you would throw with this don't feel the same mechanically as if you're playing our game. But I really like this. This is one of the ones I keep laying around. Nice thing about this style is it's fun to keep it in close to your body and launch from there. And these things, because of the curve, they really hug your body if you're trying to manipulate them and go around and come at it in tight corridors and stuff, and throw it out there. So these are great. I forget. I've had this one for probably 20 years now. I bought this along with some other things when I was young, and just before I even got started in LARP, I bought this. But you could find an equivalent online for inexpensive. I mean, I think my polypropylene Boken, I think I only paid like $20 for it. So I mean, you're looking at less than that. I bought a pair of these butterfly knives, butterfly swords. They're pretty great. I like them. They are nothing like what I fight with. So while your normal strikes, if you're doing like a full hammer grip, your normal strikes, it's okay to use these. They're very small. I don't have high ceilings in my office. I'm not hitting the ceiling right now. I know I'm sitting down, but these are awesome little things. They were inexpensive. I think I got the pair for $20, maybe, probably less. But these are just fun to swing around. It's probably about the length. It's a little short, but these are awesome little things. I mean, if anything, they look cool. I'm probably gonna hang it like behind my Pel here in my office. Hang the pair like this, just crisscrossing, because it would just look cool to hang up. I might even buy the tassels. They sell some tassels you can put on these things, just because it'll look cool. And even if I'm just hanging them up on my wall and grab them once in a while, just to play with, they're fun. These are not Cold Steel. This is some other brand. See if it's on here. Yeah, I don't see the name of the brand on here. They have like swirling clouds on the sides, some nice decoration. This one that I'm about to show you is getting closer. So this is like a European-ish style, blade. It has a nice like wire wrap simulated handle on it. It's plastic. It has a nice feel in the hand. It has a nice cross guard. Like, I feel like I can practice like some saber grip throws and stuff with it. I ordered one of these a while ago. I ordered another one so I could have a pair because I thought this was my as close as I was going to get to what I want. These are a little short for me. These are from point to pommel 16. But these are only like $10. These are cold steel. Cold steel has decent reputation for making some pretty affordable, good quality items. The problem with the one I got recently is that it came in with a significant curve. I mean, it was a crescent moon shape. I ordered it through Amazon, of course, and they just kind of threw it in a box with a bunch of other stuff, and it came in damaged. Amazon, of course, replaced it right away, and this is the one that came in damaged. Just so you can see, like I said, it looked like a crescent moon before. I heated this up in hot water, not boiling water, and I worked it for, I don't know, probably a little bit every day for about a week to get it this straight. And it was like, because these things have flex to them, they bend a lot. And the problem is, if you really lay into something with this, it's probably not going to snap back. But I was able to manipulate this one to get it relatively straight. And this I would say is workable. This would be the one that I would grab if I was going to use it to throw my practice shots in confined spaces. So this is what I thought was going to be as close as I was going to get to what I actually wanted. Then I found this. Okay, this is cold steel. It comes with the crossguard, and the crossguard isn't attached when you get it. It comes with like a little rubber thing you slide the crossguard over the blade. You pop that, you heat this up in some warm water, pop that on, and you get this nice thing. If you look at it, the blade profile is very wide. so like this is the previous one I showed you next to the one that I just got. And this is, the crossguards are lined up right now, and that's how much extra length there is. It's about 3.5 inches, maybe. The nice thing about this is it has some weight. It's definitely heavier than this thing. It has some weight. It doesn't flex. So if I want to hit a heavy bag with this is going to be okay. They come in a little sharp at the top. If you're going to throw some stabs at stuff with it, or if you're going to, practice traps and grapples and stuff with it, you're going to want to round this thing off. That's pretty much every practice sword or every trainer I've ever seen. The handle on these it's very basic. It's got a tiny bit of decoration here around the rim that you can't really see in the video. I need to get my ring light set back up. But this is a sturdy, nicely weighted practice dagger, and the length is good. From point to pommel, it's 20.25 inches. So if this is as big as you can have to practice at home, say you're very limited on space, you don't want to have a bunch of swords and stuff laying around, maybe you just want a couple of these for you and your friend to mess around with when they come over. This was about $23. But like I said, this thing will probably last you a very long time. I don't know why you would ever need to replace this. The rubber here, if you're really rough and you like grab and you like hit on the pommel and try to rip it out or something, that rubber will probably slide off. But that would be a non-concern for me. When I got this, I went ahead and just ordered another one because I like having pairs of things. And when I put this in my hand, it was like, yeah, that's it. that's what I wanted. the other thing is, I don't have it close to me right now. There's a sword, a practice sword that Cold Steel has out, and they call it the Waster. Um, I'll let you know right off the bat, the thing doesn't seem to behave like a sword. It behaves like a club. Um, but I like it. It has some real nice weight to it. It would actually pair super nicely with one of these. It's just like this scaled up. So it has a thick blade on it. It has a weight to it. It would probably be just if you're looking for something to switch up your weight routine. It might be it might be good to throw that in there, just for fun, you know. But so I figured I would share this with you guys. I YouTube still doesn't let me post links yet. Something about verification. I don't know how many videos I need to make for them to know that I'm not trying to spam information out. But I got this off Amazon. Cold Steel. Just search Cold Steel dagger, and it'll probably pop up with this. So thanks for listening to my slight bit of rambling, and I hope this helps somebody, and have a good night.